Ms.Catherine and Katie here. We just want to say hi to everybody at Home Learning. We are going to show you our two kind of tried and true recipes for making slime and making Play-Doh. We're going to talk about different activities you can do with them and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to start off by showing you how to make slime. This is the kind of slime we'd make here. It is kid friendly. Doesn't have the borax, doesn't have those kind of things in it. So some things you're going to need, obviously glue. You can get the glitter glue, the regular glue, whatever kind of glue you have on hand. Contact solution, and baking soda. Different things you can add into it to make it fun and exciting. Food coloring, glitter, any kind of, fun things like this, buttons, any kind of fun add-ins if you have. Go through your kind of sewing kits, see what you can find, and we'll go from there. So this recipe is we're gonna make 12 ounces, so you're gonna need 12 ounces of glue. I'm gonna use our big giant bottle that we have at school here. You're gonna put 12 ounces of glue in your bowl. I would recommend, if you are doing this with the ones at home, have them squirt out the bottle. They can do that part of it, but you're gonna kind of do the mixing of it until it gets easier for them to do. So 12 ounces of glue. You are going to do 1.5 tablespoons of baking soda. They can help measure it. It doesn't really matter if it's not that accurate. So they can measure it, sprinkle it in for you. And half, again, not super accurate, but that's okay. You're gonna kind of mix that around, get that going. Then you're gonna pick out your color. What color do you wanna do today? Are you guys talking, is it raining outside? Are you gonna do blue? Are you gonna do green because that's someone's favorite color? Fantastic. They can help do this. Count how many drops you're gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, so fun. Talk about the colors in Spanish, in sign language, all of that. Mix it around, get it going. Then what you're gonna do is add your contact solution. So I recommend, it calls for 3 tablespoons of contact solution. So what I recommend doing is doing one at a time and mixing as you go. You don't want to get it too stiff so they can't really play with it and stretch it, but you want to make sure that it's not sticky and gross. So I'm going to do 1.5 tablespoons first and start mixing away. It'll start coming together. You just kind of be patient with it. See how it just starts coming together like that. And you're just gonna keep mixing and mixing. This is a good arm workout if you haven't gone to the gym lately. This is where I wouldn't recommend kids doing it quite yet. It is really sticky, but keep mixing, it'll get there. So you keep going. This is kind of where I would start if you're kind of thinking about glitter, if you're thinking about different stuff, go ahead and throw that in. Kind of starts getting there. This is where I would add the rest of it. So you're gonna add another tablespoon, tablespoon and a half, something like that. We're gonna go 1 tablespoon and see if that works. Again, this isn't a it don't have to be super accurate. See how it goes kind of recipe. See how it's coming together like that? Perfect. Now what I would do is I would make this in the morning. I would do your kind of science experiment, make your slime in the morning, add your stuff to it, go on a walk, go outside, do your outside activity and let it kind of sit for a second and kind of get some of the bubbles out, kind of let it calm down a little bit, and then come back and play with it. So this is I did one about an hour ago, added some beads, added some coloring, put some stars in there. You can add things, let's see if we can find the green star that I put in there. Let's see if we can find the yellow star. And all that fun stuff. So Miss Katie's gonna show you how to do some Play-Doh stuff, and then we'll talk about some activities you can do with both. So take it away, Katie.
Great, so I'm gonna show you guys how to make the Play-Doh. We did include these in some of those learning kits that we sent home, but we'll also post the recipe if you don't have it, just a basic Play-Doh recipe. I kind of pre-measured our ingredients out, so I'm just gonna tell you what they are as I add them in, but let your kids measure and count those things with you. That's a great math activity that you can do, as well as science, and incorporate those different things. So the first thing that we're going to do is I already put my water in the bowl, and it's going to be 2 cups of lukewarm water, and then you're going to add in your 2 cups of flour, just all-purpose flour. Add that in. And then it is going to be 3/4 cup of salt, just a table salt. You can get your spoon, start mixing that around. And then you're going to add in your 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar. It looks like this. We're going to add that in. And then 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So the cream of tartar kind of helps it so that it is a little bit softer, and that oil is going to help so that it doesn't dry out. Again, you don't have to be super precise with the measurements. You might have to add a little bit more flour to kind of thicken it up. So let's kind of see, try and mix this up.
One of the things you can do with both of these, I'm going to take mine out as Katie's kind of mixing things around and getting it going. Kind of 2 activities you can do kind of with both. Obviously, kids are going to have fun playing with this. You know, just the sensory exploration is going to be fun for them. But another thing you can do is, especially with your older kids, if you're working on letters, doing those kind of things, you can have them, you know, let's make the letter O out of your slime. So let's see if we can do that. So you're gonna roll it out, and do an O. You know, let's do the letter A. You're gonna roll it out, and see if we can make an A. So an A would be a line up and a line down, and then maybe you're gonna make a line across. And that's how you're gonna make your A. Maybe you're gonna spell out your whole name with your Play-Doh and your slime, and then you're gonna kind of trace it with your finger. Do some of those kind of things. So it's not just kind of a sensory, they're kind of thinking about other things as they're playing with it and having fun with it. Play-Doh, same thing, you can do those kind of things with Play-Doh too, with the kind of littler ones. You know, you can make stuff out of it. What can we, you know, for our pretend play, this is gonna be a river, and this is gonna be my snake or my fish, and I'm gonna go through this. You can tell stories with it. So both of these can be, you know, not just the sensory exploration, it can be used in other things. You can do counting with it, sorting with it, all of those fun things. So again, get them excited, get them involved. As you can see, it's really fun to play with as adults too, so that's kind of a fun thing. Get them, you know, they can decide what food coloring they're gonna do. They're gonna help, you know, pour things out. Don't be afraid to get messy with them, obviously. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of it, let us know, we can help out. We are going to be posting videos, you know, every day with these kind of fun activities, so just kind of stay tuned as Katie's trying to mix up her Play-Doh. Sometimes it takes a while, like I said.
You just gotta mix it for a minute.
And that can be a fun activity for them too. To
Use
do
your
with
hands
you.
to mix it.
Yeah.
Put it in there.
Don't be afraid to get messy.
It's starting to get a little thicker here.
We hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and we will keep posting and doing all the fun stuff. So see you next time.